What's up, y'all? This video I just wanted to make. The last time I made a versus video was a while back. It was quite a while back. I think it was like La Squadra versus the 9 Egyptian glory gods. That was like 3 months back, man. It's been a minute since I made a versus video. I don't go super in depth with these versus videos. I just keep it light, quick talk about it. This one I wanted to talk about Jolyne, Kujo, and Josuke from part 4. These two, they're both only in one part. Makes sense for Jolyne, she's only in one part. But Josuke, my boy didn't even come back in part 6, or not even an appearance in part 5. I think he was in the Rohan Kishibe little thing. I don't know about that, but first let's talk about Jolyne. Jolyne is pretty strong. I'm not gonna downplay Jolyne. She has a lot of versatility with her stand. She can see and hear things that are far away by using her strings to sense them. So she can carry like conversations from a far distance. She can punch people through like the gates or whatever. She can make a bulletproof web of string. That's wild. So bullets aren't doing nothing. She can create a net from her strings. Her strings can get into people without them noticing, like against John Gallier. You know, she definitely has a lot of different versatile ways to use her string, you know, a lot. Running on water, it's crazy. She can increase the blocking range by throwing Stonefree's arm. She definitely has a lot of different ways, and how strong she is. I remember a single string did stop a security guard and sliced off his ear, so the strings are pretty strong. She punched an enemy through an airplane or whatever, off the airplane. That's wild. I mean, she's punched away meteorites, so that's wild. She can bend metal bars by punching them. Now, I don't know if she can just straight punch metal bars and just break them or whatever. I don't know about that, you know. Maybe. I mean, I don't remember her ever doing something like that. So, I don't know. She has different abilities too. So, she fought Whitesnake. She fought with Seamoon and was fast enough to appear in multiple places at the same time, which was kind of ridiculous. Okay, and her durability, the only time I remember her taking something really strong was a punch from Star Platinum, just straight in the face. So I don't know if like she could break someone's arm with ease. I bet, like, easily. Like, come on now, man. And her agility is pretty. She's dodged a bullet at her head. I guess it's because she saw it ahead in time, but she still did. That's still wild, man. She's reacted to falling meteoroids again, just like how she was like, you know, fucking punching them away, which is wild. Meteoroids are not. That's wild. And her intelligence, she is ridiculously smart, just really, really smart. I think that's one of her strong suits. She's smart. Josuke, my boy Josuke, I don't know, man. Jolyne is pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna like downplay Jolyne. I won't be like, oh, Jolyne, she loses easily. Or I'm not gonna do the same thing with Josuke. Now Josuke, he's got Crazy Diamond, which, you know, Jolyne can do the strings. The dude Josuke he doesn't heal. He like puts it back to a place of time. Like if he breaks the wall, he can basically turn the time back from the wall, I'm pretty sure, and put it in the state before it was broken. So he can be really creative with his stand. I don't know if it can be a little more creative with Joel. I think they're around the same way. Like, you can do crazy stuff with both these stands. Josuke's strength. I mean, Josuke's no slouch in strength by any means. Even when he was like drunk or whatever, he elbowed Koichi so hard he knocked off a metal door. That's wild. And I think durability wise, I think Josuke's already taken punches from Star Platinum. He's taken punches from Jotaro that knocked him all the way to the ground. He got launched all the way back at stupid higher speeds. Like, that's wild, man. He slammed into a wall on that motorcycle and just walked it off. Like, man, that's crazy. Like, this dude Josuke has took a reflected punch that dented a transmission tower's beam and launched him in the air, bruh. He survived an explosion from a cat, man. That from a stray cat. It's wild, you know, and he got, like, I'm pretty sure he got, like, shrapnel in him or whatever. He was just like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not saying he can just, like, tank, like, big-ass, like, explosions, you know. I don't know about that, but he definitely is very durable. Pretty durable, man. I mean, he's speed. He's pretty fast. I mean, Josuke's... I mean, he's survived, like, from bad company or whatever. You know, Okuyasu standing with all the bullets and shit, like... The dude is pretty strong. He's kept up with a bus while going long distance. I mean, it did leave him like a little tired, but he still did. You know, he still did it. Josuke, intelligence-wise, I don't know, man. I don't know. Josuke is pretty smart, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if he's Jolyne smart. I think Jolyne might be a little more smart. Like, don't get me wrong, Josuke is pretty smart. Like, he set up a trap against the water stand. Remember that dude who murdered people? He's done some pretty smart things. I'm not gonna downplay him being smart, but like, I don't know. I just feel like Jolyne is a little more smart, but I think Crazy Diamond is a little more strong to me. I mean, he's done some pretty wild things. I mean, he kicked the Koichi's thing across the room. Like, he kicked that thing, like, the dude can just punch holes in walls, like, you know, just, wow, whatever, you know. The dude, Josuke definitely, I feel like, is a little more strong, maybe. I mean, he split the rifle bullet hard enough to kill a rat from stupid far, like, that's kind of wild if you think about it. That's ridiculous. And he's just pulled off locker doors just like it's nothing. You know, that's ridiculous. He's punched Okuyasu across the damn street. That is incredibly stupid. He's blocked missiles from bad company. He's deflected large bullets from bad company. He's ridiculous. He's deflected a dart shot from the rat by grabbing a frying pan after the dart was already fired. So that's crazy. I don't know about that. You know, he's even when he was already beaten up, he was still faster than Killer Queen. He was still faster. He can heal basically anything for anyone else or any other object. That's his stand. He can't heal himself, but he definitely can, like, do some pretty wild things. Now, it does have some limitations, obviously. He can't heal the dead. He can't heal himself. He can't fix something that's been erased from, like... I don't think this only applies to Okuyasu's stand, but I think this applies to other stands too. Like, if it's just erased, like, from existence, he can't do anything about that. So, and also he's got the hair thing. Now, that may seem like a joke, like, oh, well, you made fun of his hair. Like, that may seem like a joke, but... You can make fun of Josuke's hair. He's used some plot with that hair thing multiple times, like... Against Rohan, like, the dude insulted his hair so bad that he couldn't even see and he was just mindlessly punching. Like, maybe that might work against him, but I feel like more times than not it helps him, you know? So Josuke definitely is pretty cool. I love Josuke, but I also love Jolyne, man. They both are really strong in their own right. I'm not gonna disrespect either of them by saying, oh, well, it's a sweep. I don't think it's a sweep either way. Like, that's just wild. Jolyne has also kept up with, I wouldn't say she's kept up, but like she's reacted pretty fast, and I think speed-wise, okay, we'll go with strength. I think that's Josuke. I think Josuke's Crazy Diamond is stronger. That's just what I think. Speed, I think Jolyne's stand is maybe a little faster. I don't know. This could go either or, but I feel like just because she's fought Pucci and when he reached heaven or whatever, and she's done some wild things, especially on the dolphin, she's like pretty fast. Like, I think Jolyne might be maybe a little faster. This could go either or, to be honest. That could be either or. agility. That also could be either or, but I might give this to Jolyne. I think Jolyne's a little more agile. No disrespect to Josuke. Durability, I think that's Josuke. Josuke, I think, would take a little more. And intelligence, I think that's Jolyne. But other than that, I think the stand ability, I think Josuke's stand ability is a little better. I just think that, I mean, Jolyne's could be better because the string can be used in a lot of different ways, but I think Josuke's definitely just, I think his stand is a little more, has a better ability. Yes, it may, like, it's not as diverse and versatile as Jolyne's, but it's still, like, I still think it has an edge over Jolyne's. That's just me. You know, if they were to fight, truly, I think it could go either or. Like, I'd say if they know about each other's stands and their weaknesses and stuff, I think Jolyne would win. But if they don't, I think Josuke would win. But truly, this could go either or. I don't think there's just an outright answer, but I think more times, I think Jolyne would win if she knew about the stand. Kind of like Cell and Deborah. Cell and Deborah were like, didn't know about each other's abilities, Deborah would win. But if they did, Cell would win. But same thing with Jolyne and Josuke. That's what I think, at least. No. Tell me in the comments what y'all think about who would win this fight. Because this would be an interesting fight to watch. I would have loved to see even like a short kind of fight like with Josuke and Jotaro, or like something like really short would still do pretty fun. Like both Abdul and Jotaro, like even something that small. I would have loved to see Josuke and Jolyne at least interact somewhat. But that's going to be it for this video, yo.